Hey, how's it going, everyone? How you guys doing tonight? Today, where you're from, this beautiful world. Yeah, pow. So I've got a beer that I kind of asked my wife if I could try one. She had 3 left and bought another 6-pack of something she really likes. So I was like, well, can I try one of those and review it? And the last one I had from these guys wasn't it wasn't very good. Maybe it was the date or something. It was an IPA, I believe. But and the date, yeah, it was a date, and it like was really bad. It was like Lipton tea and like all malty sweet tea, kind of herbal tobacco leaf yuckiness. But I wanted to try this because it's a coconut porter, and this is from Black Raven Brewing. They're out of Woodinville, Washington. It's a 5.6% ABV porter, adjunct porter with coconut in it. The catch is it's 6 months old. Yeah, darker beers can last a little longer, that's fine. The hops, though, if you're using hops in the beer, some beers will use other herbs like heather flower for Scottish ales or whatever the heck. I'm just throwing that stuff at yeah. But usually hops are used in most beers, and that can rid off over time. So we'll see kind of where the balance is on this beer when we try it out. It was canned 11/1/23, so it's like pretty much 6 months old. 12/1, 2, 3. Wait, hold on. So that's the beginning of November. So November, December, January, February, March. Oh, it's like 5 months old. 5 months old. Okay. And it's about 55 degrees right now. I've kind of had it out a little bit. But that's that. Let me show it again. Black Raven Brewing. I had one before of theirs, but it was a little outdated. It was an IPA, and it tasted really tea forward and like caramely and sweet and weird. Yeah. Oxidated, kind of cardboardy. Let's pour this in a pint glass. There's a pint glass from the Phoenix Ale Brewery out of Phoenix, Arizona. We're actually, I don't know, Arizona's kind of charming us right now, so we'll see. We're in Oregon right now, but I'm just digging the heat. It gets really hot there, and I know that because my dad, everyone that I know has lived there. But, well, he's passed away, but. Alright, so, God rest his soul. So this is a porter, and it's got a kind of a ruby garnet red, kind of almost brown Tootsie Roll kind of color to it. It's opaque, you can't see through it, I can't see anything, but it's a dark brown for sure right in the main of it. It's got a khaki colored head, kind of looks like honeycomb candy with the chocolate over it, actually. If you were to turn this over and like add like about 1/8 of an inch over the top of that head, it would look like honeycomb with chocolate over it. Very nice. It's puffy. It's bubbly. It's got big bubbles, little bubbles. It's foamy, somewhat silky on the sides. Good retention, decent retention. Poured about 1.5 fingers. Yeah, you get a little bit of the ruby red glowing through the. Yeah, see. You can kind of see through it. It's actually kind of clear. It's not totally opaque. You can, oh, there we go, yeah. So it's in there, oh wow, and I'm getting, why didn't I think about this? Very effervescent bubbles, very, very hard bubbles, very fast rising bubbles, with a nice ruby garnet color to it, ruby red, with a nice brown kind of top underneath the head, underneath that honeycomb head. And the retention's kind of leaving it at about 1/2 finger, but we could probably recirculate that, no problem. Let's go ahead and smell it and the sniffers. Yeah, you're getting kind of like an appley, which could be from the age. I don't know. Yeah, maybe some aging, maybe through the malts, hops, kind of a variation there, the balance. The flavors coming off of each other, the apple kind of slight baker's semi-sweet chocolate chips you would use in a chocolate chip cookie dough. It has a nice malty, almost smells like oatmeal in a way. I get an oated kind of smell. Caramels coming through. Somewhat sweet, salt and sweet, like sweet, salty sweet caramel, like sea salt caramel. Yeah, awesome. All right. Well, it doesn't smell terrible, and it's leaving a nice eighth of a head there of retention, so fairly decent there. Very effervescent though. Damn, you can really see that effervescence. Well, you see that? Yeah, kind of rising. Let's drink it. Cheers. Very effervescent in the mouth, very bubbly mouthfeel, champagne-like, but then softens off into a softer mouthfeel. The body is a medium body, even possibly medium light, because it does have a drying finish, but I would say more on the medium side. Medium light, let's say medium light, because of the dryness and the finish, which is good because it's kind of, it's more of a sour sweet, like a sweet sour kind of thing, and then starts to kind of dry off in the finish. You don't get any alcohol. You're getting a big bomb of toasted coconut right in the center of my mouth. You start with like a sweet caramel chocolate, semi-sweet chocolate kind of thing, and then bam, you start to get that nutty, coconutty kind of toasted, roasted kind of coconutty kind of vibe. It's awesome. And then it like tangs off into like this little bit of apple and then dries off in the finish. No alcohol whatsoever, 5.6, very crushable, drinkable for me. For me. Everyone has their own things. Very tangy though, and almost like cherry, like a cherry red apple, and the tanginess on the sides of the cheeks. This is actually pretty fucking good, man. I'm actually digging this. Their IPA was just old. I wish I had it off the tap. This is pretty good for the age. It's nice. Like no, it's preserved everything so nicely. There's no diacetyl. There's no off flavors. You're getting that like coconutty, just a very toasty coconut kind of thing. It's very cool. I really like that. That's awesome. Good job on that, Raven. Fuck yeah. Well, this is an excellent, a pretty excellent, I'd say very good to excellent, kind of in that range. Maybe on the lines of a 93, 94, possibly out of 100. 92 to 94, let's say. Very, very good though. I'd say 90. I'm gonna stick it at 94. Because this has been in here for 5 months. It's held its ground. It's not oxidized by no means. There's no off flavors. There's no anything's wrong. There's nothing that has been tainted or anything. It's totally sealed well. Very well sealed can. Their distribution was great on it, obviously, and their packaging. Excuse me. Everything is just tasty. It is a very well brewed beer. They seem to know what they're doing, so yeah. They better know what they're doing. They're commercial brewers. But no, this is very, very, very good. I'm really liking that coconut. I'm surprised my wife didn't drink this faster. This is really tasty. All right, cheers. You guys have a good night, day, where you're from this beautiful world, but after one more sip. I love beer. I love this beer. It's good. Cheers. All right, I'm out. Peace.